Yes. Hey, what's up, champions? Welcome to Vlogmas day number 29. We are almost done with Vlogmas for 2021. Thank you for joining me and watching this video this evening. Want to talk about content creators, and are you making these mistakes? So it's very interesting as a content creator, and I'm a small content creator, fairly new content creator in this world. And so I got some things that I learned in 2021, and there's something that I definitely want to share with you. So if you're a new content creator, here's a question for you. Have you ever been caught up in the comparison trap, right? Where you compare yourselves to other people, or you compare yourself to other content creators, especially large content creators. Have you done that before, where you base your success on the types of things that they are able to achieve? You know, for example, when you think about it, right? They create a video. They don't have any of the rules that we learn that you're supposed to have in your videos. They're not doing all the small things that you're supposed to do to grow your channel, but yet they do it and they get thousands of views, hundreds of thousands of millions of views, and they're not even following all the rules that everybody's telling you to follow. So you're comparing your success to them. And what normally happens when you compare your success to theirs? You end up getting tired. You end up fainting. You end up quitting because you're like, man, this thing isn't working. Is that really the case, that things are not working? It could be far from the truth. Let me ask you another question about mistakes that content creators make, especially new content creators make. Do you pay attention to all of the likes that you're getting or not getting? Are you overly concerned about those things? Are you concerned about your engagement numbers? Are you overly concerned about those things that everybody else calls success? Everybody else uses to determine if you're making it, if you're doing the right things, if you should be even doing what you're doing. Are you weighing your success based on the likes that you get or don't get? Are you basing it on that? That could be a huge mistake. Why? Because you got to remember, there's a whole algorithm out there. Maybe people aren't watching because it's not in front of them. The algorithm is determining that, hey, people don't want to see that. You know, so it has nothing to do with you per se, right? There are always adjustments and things that you can learn along the way. But here are some things you got to watch out for, especially as a new content creator or a growing content creator. Because if you're paying so much attention to the likes and you're not getting likes, you're determining your future success based on something that's totally out of your control. You can be getting views, but no likes, right? So what are you really measuring your success by? Why are you really doing what you're doing in the first place then? If what you are doing is determined by the likes and an engagement that you're getting, or should you just be doing what you should be doing? Maybe it all goes back to strategy. You know, what's your original strategy? What's your plan? So consider this, write this down in your notes. Consider this. Maybe it all falls down to overall, what's your plan to be on YouTube? You know, YouTube is a business, or being a YouTuber is a business, right? You need to run this thing like a business. And eventually you're going to do the things that you need to do to get in front of the people that you want to get in front of. Who is your target audience? Have you taken time to determine who is your target audience? And are you getting in front of them? Are you creating the type of content your target audience is attracted to? You know, like, it's dark outside right now. So if I go outside and put a little mini flashlight on my table outside, it's going to attract all kind of little bugs. Why? They're going to be attracted to the light. What is it about your channel? What is it about your content? What is it about what you're doing that's going to be attractive to the people that you want to be in front of? Now, as a small content creator, growing content creator, here's a tip that I got for you. First of all, those first two things I talked about, the comparison trap and the like trap, that's going to increase the temptation to want to quit. You're going to want to throw in the towel. You're going to want to give up. You're going to think things aren't working, where in reality, they are actually working the way they're supposed to be. So here's something I want you to consider. I heard somebody once say, just keep creating, because what you are creating is a catalog. That I want you to write down. I want you to write it down like this in your notes. I'm creating a catalog. I'm creating a catalog. You see, champion, if you just keep going, you just keep doing what you're doing, you keep fine tuning what you're doing, you keep practicing, you keep getting feedback, you just keep getting better. Not only is your confidence is going to grow, but you're going to be creating a catalog. Why is that important? Do you know if I go on Netflix right now to watch something, more than likely I'm not watching anything recent. They have a whole catalog of movies based on different genres so that when I start watching something, I can start watching something else and stay on their platform, and something else and staying on their platform, and something else and staying on their platform. And you only can do that by creating a catalog. You can only binge watch. People can only binge watch if there's a catalog. If you only have one video or 5 videos, they're going to be pretty much finished binge watching pretty fast. So then what? See, don't disrespect or hold lightly what's going on now. Think of this as the silent years for you. Or not necessarily the silent years, the silent times, the silent moments of your content creation journey. Think of it as no one knows who you are right now, but when they do, you'll have a whole catalog of things for them to watch. All these things you're creating when no one's watching, no one's liking, no one's paying you any mind, that's fine. But when that video pops for you, you'll have a bunch of things for them to hold on to while you're creating new content. Just thinking about it right now, imagine this scenario for a second. Imagine this. You put your first video out, it goes viral. You don't plan on putting your next video out for another week or two. What happens in that week or two? You are forgotten. Think about the way our society is built now. You are going to be forgotten, no matter how good it was, no matter what you connected to. So think about it like that. All these videos you're creating, no one may know about it. No one may care about it. No one's liking, no one's commenting, no one's sharing, no one's subscribing. But you keep on going. Because you're creating a catalog of content. And when you have your catalog of content and it pops for you and people start paying you attention, people start liking, people start subscribing, people start commenting, people start sharing, they will have plenty to share. And they'll be like, man, where was this guy all along? Case in point. Is there a new YouTuber you've been watching lately? Somebody you just recently came across but found out they have years of content? So they've been doing it for years, and people may know about them or not know about them. But however, you didn't know about them, but when you crossed their path, you had plenty of content to consume. What if they would have quit at the time when no one was paying them any attention? What if they would have quit then? You would have never found them. But because they kept going, and by the time you caught up to the rest of the world, you have plenty to learn and watch from this person as they created new content. You have plenty of reasons to stay engaged with them. So just think about it like that. Don't give up, cave in, and quit because you're not as big and doing things on the level that everybody else is doing or like some people are doing. And because you're not getting the likes, comments, shares, and all those other wonderful things, you're not getting those. But don't let it bother you. Don't quit because you're not seeing the manifestation of those things yet. Just keep creating. The more you create, the bigger the catalog. So when it happens for you, it happens for you. Does that make sense, champion? Well, I hope so. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video today. This was just a message to encourage my content creators. I know what it's like. I know how challenging it can be. I know what those growth moments are like. But just guess what? If you just keep going, keep doing, keep learning, keep growing, and keep doing those things and evaluating and keep creating, it'll happen. When? I don't know. But when it does, you will have such a great catalog that you will be able to convert to anything it is that you want to convert it to. Go ahead and subscribe to this video. You don't want to miss the rest of these Vlogmas videos. Only 2 more to go. And then we got some really exciting content for the new year. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you, champion, soon. Until we speak, go ahead and watch some of these videos right here. They're pretty cool. Salute.